So Outcome Memory's final update is supposed to come out very soon. That includes adding so much more variants, so many more cosmetics, costumes, and many other things that would be inside of the game. And today I would like to explain everything that you should be expecting in the final update. So if you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below what do you think. We're trying to reach 20,000 subscribers very soon so we can start the next giveaway. And of course 50,000 subscribers by May, so we can have tons of opportunities in the future to do much exclusive things in this channel. For many Sonic ASIM horror games, we can have exclusive showcases, exclusive directs, exclusive news, and showing a lot that I love doing in this channel for you guys. I love doing a lot of this work, working with others, and of course to keep it up, to grow this channel to become the #1 source of Sonic ASIM horror games. So let's try reaching the goal, everyone. And now let's get into it. So starting with the first major news, that is from PR, and PR has come out with a statement saying, hey guys, I actually have some news for the batch. So some of it is bad. No, the batch isn't cancelled. We're actually getting a lot of work done on it. Thank you, Null, for being the second person helping me with this batch. Same with the few remaining devs who decided to pitch in with the batch. I want to start off with the sad news. Some of our soundtracks that are currently in the game are going to be removed and replaced with new tracks from our remaining musicians. Why, you may ask? Well, behind the scenes, we've come across a few issues and we decided for the better to replace those tracks, which means the update will take longer, but that's okay since we don't have a deadline. You may ask why again. I sadly cannot say anything as of right now. I usually don't like to lie to the community, but overall I can't really do much, and I'd rather not cause an entire drama when we're doing this batch for fun. Now, I really hope that they don't actually remove one of the really good songs like 80 or Less Hill Gym or anything like that. Most of the songs are really good, but I'm just really hoping that like Hill Gym's 80 or Less doesn't get removed or something. But continuing with what PR said was, but I felt like it was good to at least inform you guys about some of the soundtracks being changed. I also don't want to say which songs are being replaced because, well, I'm pretty sure those musicians will get an avalanche of DMs asking why their tracks were replaced or renewed. But rest assured, we're making sure these new tracks live up to the original tracks. No, none of the solos are being removed. Figured I'd say that so people don't immediately assume, which of course that's a big sigh of relief. But overall, trust me, me and Null are doing our best to deliver the best final update we can give to the game. It may take a while and that sucks, but we want to make sure the players have a blast playing this batch. That's all for now, goodbye. And of course, one big thing that I have to say here is if anything does get renewed, replaced, any of these songs, then you shouldn't go and attack the creators, musicians, or anything. It's just how it's working. So of course, rest assured, you guys should really just make sure on that. But on to the next piece is Nullvix then says, don't have a whole lot to add, but I can 100% confirm that the new tracks live up to the original. You'll be eating good. Also, I want to specify that this isn't really a delay because the update was already taking long as hell and had no deadline, but more of a heads up. So you guys didn't join the game and hear your favorite song being replaced with no further explanation. Gonna reiterate that solo/LMS themes are not being replaced. Those tracks are being left as is. PR already said this, but I don't think a lot of people have noticed. All current solo themes are remaining in game. And of course, from my end, I will say that that includes that we'd be getting a new theme, that being Shadows LMS. But for another piece of news, we have found out an extra thing, and it's actually that Romeo did confirm that Bald Mio would be getting turned into a cosmetic. Another one big piece is that this is kind of sad in a way, but I mean, there's really nothing we could say because yet again, this patch is supposed to complete a lot of things that are incomplete. But a user by the name of Noli on X actually had a question saying, it drives me insane that OM has a free killer just rotting in private servers. You can release Steve as Crimson X or just Sonic.exe after balancing and tampering with him slightly. He is literally just free content they could release during the final batch. And then Sobi replied with, I've tried asking if Steve could somewhat turn into Crimson publicly for the final batch, and I was kind of just told that they are just like Steve as Steve, which put a frown on my face because he just sits there. And then Sobi continues with, who knows though, hopefully they can change their minds because I know there's a few in the dev team who wants this to happen too. And then of course this kind of popped off everywhere. Everybody started expecting Steve or Crimson X to be in public servers by the end. But then Melvix continued by saying on Discord, wanted to make this clear because I've seen a few people talk about it on Twitter. Steve Outcome is not in a position where we could add him to public servers, and for quite a few reasons. Steve is extremely unpolished despite looking that way. He's not like Fleetway where we could just tweak one or two things and plop him in. With a little to no issue, he just is not all the way there yet. Number 2, Steve's main coder has explicitly stated that they do not want Steve coming to public servers either, as he was just an experiment and once again, incredibly unpolished. And reason number 3 is this right over here. So y'all already know what that means. And for another bonus thing, which I'm actually pretty surprised about how not much people are talking about, but Cool Bacon posted, guess it was shown off on the stage, but I made a Colossus Cowboy variant designed by Eve Wow, modeled by me, and you could see these images over here. This actually looks really cool, honestly. And even you could see in the matchmaking area, you could actually see a better look at it over here also, how it would kind of look a little bit. And of course, this is something really cool. I actually did not know about this until I checked the channel for Outcome Memories. But when it comes to everything else that we should be expecting, first of all, of course, we should be expecting Nozo. Nozo was confirmed, as well as this one small kind of trailer thingy that we got for Nozo that I actually want to show off. So please take a look.
I'm back.
And of course, here are more photos on Nozo's render. And honestly, I'm really hyped, of course, because it's had a whole storyline to it, which I actually have explained in another video that you could go check out. And as well as Tricky the Clown being another Fleetway variant, as well as Dark Sonic also being confirmed also. So we are getting Nozo, Tricky the Clown, and Dark Sonic as Fleetway variants with their own voice acting and everything. I'm not sure about Tricky the Clown, but I do know that Nozo and Dark Sonic are going to have their own custom dialogues, of course. And we did have a look of this one upcoming emote for Cream, so please take a look. And we actually do have an emote for Fleetway Supersonic that actually has 2 variant songs, Out of My Face, and the animation, of course, the emote was made by Detroot, and the musics were made by Erosity, big credits to them. I will show off both the variants right now, so please take a look. And of course, those sounded amazing. And when it comes to music, we actually had another thing that PR posted, which is a tease for music. And this was made by Dino and many other collaborators. And apparently it is not a solo music. So it is something for a stage. It might be a replacement for an 80 or less for one of the stages, who knows? But please take a look. And when it comes to many other things for the final update, and we had Deathroot posting this photo of an Amy doll being a tripwire variant, as well as having Sonic's remodel being a palette swap for Sonic in the game, as well as also having Green Hill version 3. And we did get a tease before in the past of Not Perfect version 2 possibly coming. We just did get like a really vague tease before. So Not Perfect version 2 is very well likely. If not public, then maybe private servers. Even possibly getting more voice lines alongside text coming up when a survivor talks and everything. That's most likely going to come also based on this small clip that we got over here. So please take a look. Another big thing is that Metal will be getting a big fix in movement, specifically removing a lot of the slipperiness that he had. So please take a look of this small clip. And of course, you do see a lot of differences. And yet again, how you have some panel changes that are going to be happening for private servers in the last update. As well as the final piece that I would like to talk about is, of course, getting another Fleetway variant, being a Romeo variant for Fleetway Supersonic. But yeah, that's basically everything that we have so far. I will be updating more over time when we get new stuff for Outcome Memories' final update. Of course, it won't come anytime soon, probably maybe in 2-3 months, who knows, maybe longer. But for now, I will let you all know that whenever anything new comes, I will definitely make a video on it. So if you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below what you think. And let's try reaching this channel to 50,000 subscribers by May. I know we could do it. The goal is very likely, very possible with you guys, the Outcome Memories community, the Sonic.exe community, in general, the Sonic community. I know that we could do it. And honestly, there's just so much that we could do in the future that I'm really anticipating. But until next time, everybody, see y'all.